friends. Man, it has been a hot minute since I recorded anything, at least a couple weeks. I have felt uninspired, like I was not contributing any value to anyone's life, really just rambling and, thought vomiting. And so I just decided, I'm not putting out quality content, I'm just putting out content. Until I had a conversation with one of my clients last week. Bless their hearts. God, I love them. Demetrius and Latina. And they were like, you haven't posted in a couple weeks. And I was like, wait, what? Are you actually like watching? They're like, hell yeah, we're watching. And, I said, I'm feeling uninspired. And they're like, listen, Coach Meg. Oh my gosh, it was one of those situations where the coach got coached. And God bless them. I love them. They're absolutely right. I just need to keep pushing forward, and update you guys on some stuff that's happened, some great things. Let's see. So I did make one more trip to Orlando really quick, like just a 48-hour turnaround. It's exhausting, but it was really, really good. And my neighbor's dogs are here, Tammy. So I've got Nikki and Winston here right now, helping her out while she's working on some very important work. 3 pounds of just ferocity. So let's see, what can I update you guys on? Yes, went to Orlando. And when I got back, I was just kind of like, whew, okay, I don't have an Orlando trip on the books I don't have another one on the books. And that kind of felt good. Like I can be home for a bit. I was still going through all of the shit with, my mental health, my physical health. At that point though, a couple weeks ago, my physical health was starting to get better. I just finished my very first bottle of my hormone pills. So I've been on the hormones for 1 month, about to crack into the refill. And I really, really started to feel better, like a full week of just feeling terrific, great days mentally. My mental health is good. My physical health feels good. I have energy. So it's been a good solid week that I have felt really, really good. So that's a win. That's a major, major win. And I'm super excited about that. I'm not taking a ton of stuff. Again, I wanted to give my body a chance to acclimate to the hormones, but also, I know there's a lot of things out there, supplements, things like that I could take that will help with this, but I didn't want to start too many things all at once because if I did start to feel better, I wouldn't know, what was the thing that was making me feel better, or if I started to feel worse, I would not know. So currently right now I'm just taking my 2 milligrams estradiol once a day, and then I am also taking it's Nutrafol. Pardon me. Hashtag non-spons. Nobody's gonna sponsor me. Are you kidding? But it is Nutrafol, and it is a hair growth supplement. Still a lot of hair loss, that's still going on. And then I'm also taking a magnesium and potassium supplement because that is known to help as a mood booster, and also sleep. It's good for your heart. So those are the 3 things that I'm currently taking right now. And I feel really, really good, you guys. Like maybe the weather's changing, the weather is still, I'm not kidding, it's still, God, Mother Nature needs her meds adjusted. 60 degrees yesterday, and now it's 40 degrees today, and a chance of snow tomorrow, and then 70 degrees. So it's kind of all over the place, but I've been able to get outside more. with the dogs and do more physical activity. So I know that helps. Also, oh God, this is vulnerable, and I don't know that I really want to talk about this because I don't want to jinx things, you guys. Can you hear 3 pounds of sass? He wants me to pick him up. Come here, Winston. Well, why don't you just jump down? You see him still there? Why don't you just jump down instead of whining? He wants me to pick him up, and I can't carry him around like a baby. I won't carry him around like a baby, but something happened last week. Something amazing, and I know that it is contributing to my mood, and it's hard to talk about it because it just happened a few days ago, you guys, but I don't want to jinx things, but I also want to document all of this. Like, this is either a lesson, or this is going to be life-changing. So Thursday, it's Monday, you guys, so like 4.5 days ago, I had connected with someone who lives out of town. He lives in St. George, and if you know Utah, I am in northern Utah, he is in southern Utah, and that's like maybe a 4 or 5 hour drive depending on how fast you drive. But he just happened to be up here in Draper, and he's like, hey, I've got an hour to kill before I've got it, and meet a commitment, but I would love to say hi to you and grab a drink or something. Hey, you guys, it was Thursday. I had just gotten done with a full day of client calls. I am in my workout clothes, basically like what I'm wearing right now. And the pessimist in me was like, oh, he's not gonna like me. I look like shit. I probably stink. My hair's not done. But I did it. I was like, okay, either, like, this is it. This is what you get. Either you like me or you don't. And if you don't, that's okay. If you do, amazing, right? So this is like connecting and disconnecting. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so he was up here in my neighborhood, and he said, I can meet you at this place for a drink. It was literally 5 minutes away. I didn't realize that it was 5 p.m. and there is a little bit of rush hour traffic here, so really handsome guy. Anyway, and I just thought to myself, you know what? It doesn't matter. Don't be nervous. Be yourself. Like, just fucking be yourself. Over the past year, when I've gone on first dates, I think I'm trying to I'm trying too hard, and I'm self-conscious. And anyway, I decided to very much be myself and just be in the moment, feed off of his energy, how this is going. And if anything, I meet a cool new person and we have a drink and it'll be a great, evening, cocktail hour, whatever it was. And I walked in and he was sitting there, and the banquette, and there's a table and a chair, and you make eye contact with somebody and it's like immediate. And when I leaned in to hug him to say hello, holy shit, you guys, I haven't felt that kind of energy, comfort, and just like a peace within my soul in so long. I looked at this guy and I just thought to myself, it was like my whole being went, oh my God, there you are. I have been looking everywhere for you. I'm gonna cry. I've been looking everywhere for you. And I thought, I like this guy, like already, immediately, our energy, it's good. It's really, really good. Normally, I would have sat down in the chair across from him at the banquette and the table, but I said, do you mind if I slide in next to you on the banquette? And he was like, no, please do. And we sat there, and when you make eye contact with somebody, and it's like, I have very few people in my life, but I have a few, You make eye contact for the first time with someone and you know their soul. You know their soul knows your soul. It was like that. We had a drink and we talked. He was immediately like vulnerable with me. He's like, Meg, I feel like I can tell you anything and you're not going to judge me. He only had 1 hour, you guys, before he had to leave. 1 hour. And that hour flew by. And he's trying to think of every excuse. Like, how can I get out of this appointment that I need to be at, right? But I'm like, no, you need to, go do what you need to do. The hard thing is he lives in St. George, Utah. That's a 4 or 5 hour drive. But we decided even right then and there, we're going to figure this out. We are going to figure this out. When I kissed him, you guys, whew, like, and he was a total gentleman. Like, I mean, I'm sure you all have too, gone out with some guys that are just groping and handsy and just all over you, but he was a total gentleman. The kisses were so good. So good. And we didn't want to, we didn't want to leave. It was that great first date, the one that like, you're so excited for the next date. You don't want this one to end. It was that one. And, got in the car and we immediately started texting each other, and we haven't stopped, you guys. Like, I'm so excited about this. Like, can you tell? I'm just gonna go off, like how excited I am and how wonderful this is. Like, this man, he's not a guy, he's not a boy, he's a man. He's a little bit older than me. We both have a past. We've been through some shit, and he's been vulnerable with me about that. Which I know that when we're dating, like, there's boundaries that we speak, right? And we're getting to know each other. We're like, oh, well, tell me what you're looking for in a partner, right? There are a lot of unspoken traits and characteristics that we're looking for in people, right? He is presenting all of those, not all of them. I mean, I've known him for 4.5 days, but the things that are coming between us, like, I gasp, you guys. I fucking gasp, because this is the man that I've talked to my friends about. This is like the man that I've dreamt about. The unspoken things that he's doing without even having to be prompted, and it's just a part of him. Communication, you guys, is so important to me. He's been to a life coach. He's used a life coach. The way he communicates with me, like, just the things that he says are so perfect for my needs. And I don't even have to verbalize that. It's just there. It's just an innate part of him. Our chemistry, you guys, was off the charts. Like, our sexual chemistry. But the fact that we had an hour together and then we live 4 hours apart, we've talked about this. We're like, yeah, it's frustrating, but we could have burnt out really fast. Like, this is actually a good thing. It is forcing us to get to know each other better, so that we don't burn out. I'm sure, there's chemistry, there's sexual chemistry with someone that you just don't maybe even like, right? So yeah, we've had some really great conversations. He speaks my love language without even having to know what it is. We've talked about how very important it is to us that we get together soon, like, spend some time together really soon. We've made a commitment to make time and space for each other. We are both fortunate enough to be able to work from wherever we are. And, he's made the commitment to come up here, and I've made the commitment to go down there to see him. And some of the other unspoken things that he's doing that are so amazing, like, when he talked about coming up here to spend time with me, he never assumed he was going to stay with me here in my apartment. Never, not for a second. He said, I'll get an Airbnb near you, tell me what kind of thing I'm going to cry again. Last night we were FaceTiming and he said, I'm going to verbalize my intentions with you. He's a grown man. He's a grown fucking man. I'm going to verbalize my intentions with you. He says, I intend to court you and earn the right to date you. Like what? I get goose. Like what? I mean, guys, I feel I have waited for this man. I've been looking for him for so long, but I've waited for him. And making the commitment that like we're going to make this work. It feels really, 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 really good, you guys. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about him. And I really hope when I look back on this, I hope that he's my husband. Like, yeah, I feel like in my gut, I feel that. And I hope when I look back on this, I'm not shaking my head like, oh, fuck, girl, what were you thinking? But I hope that. I do. And it's not like I'm putting that expectation on this relationship, but you guys, it feels so different. So different. Like, yeah. We FaceTime. I'm looking at him going, oh God, I waited forever for you. I have waited so long for you. Yes, so I'm really, really excited, you guys. We're thinking like maybe not next week, but the week after, he's going to come up here and spend some time with me and the dogs and getting to know each other better. But it feels really, really good, and I'm very, very excited. So, that probably has a lot to do with my good mood, but I will acknowledge I have started to feel better even before this happened. I acknowledge it. Yes, so things are starting to get better, you guys. And I do go back and watch my previous videos from a month ago where I was going through it. You guys saw it. I was going through it, and I've been going through it for a while. So starting to feel better. First of all, I feel like we need to speak it, we need to acknowledge it, we need to celebrate it, because when we're feeling shitty, when we're in that shit, right, it's all we can focus on, it's all we can think about. So also be very, very grateful and celebrate the really good days. So there have been a lot of good days lately. Super grateful. So that's the update, you guys. I'm grateful for my amazing clients, coaching the coach. I am grateful and excited to have met this amazing, really special person that has come into my life recently. I'm excited I'm grateful for myself, advocating for myself and what I need mentally and physically, and doing the things to feel better. And nothing motivates me like feeling progress, and I'm feeling progress, and it feels really, really good. So that's the update. The pups are happy. Mom's happy. A lot of good things are a lot of good things are happening for the people around me. Like people finding love, getting married, and also advocating for themselves and starting to feel better. It's coming full circle, and it's been a shitty couple of years, and I feel like I'm waking up. I really feel like I'm stepping into the light and waking up, and it's wonderful. It feels great. So that's the update, you guys. If you sat through this, God bless you. You know, all of the people who watch my videos, I'm so appreciative of you. I love your support and your feedback. You know, that's incredible from my people and people I don't even know. It's always very humbling, very humbling. So I have made a vow to be more consistent, and you know, and people have told me, Meg, it doesn't matter. We're there. We're watching you. We're supporting you. You know, it doesn't have to be what you feel you're adding value, you know, because you just being you and being in our lives and being vulnerable and transparent with us adds value. And that, again, thank you. Super humbling, super humbling. So, okay. I'm going to wrap this up. And I'm going to get it posted. And like I said, I hope I look back on this video, who knows, a couple years maybe, and things are even better than they are now with a certain person. Life in general, and I know it will be. So it's a good day. Oh yeah. Okay, you guys. Have a great week. I can never get this to turn off.